Okay, today we're going to be making Hyderabadi Biryani from one of my friends on Twitter. We have a recipe right here that we printed off. It's from my friend on Twitter who got it from their aunt in Hyderabad, I think. So you see all the ingredients here. I have a bunch of fresh chilies from the garden. The recipe actually calls for 30 chilies, but I think that's way too many chilies. So we're going to use like maybe 5 or 6 chilies. We have over here some ginger garlic paste that we already made in our freezer. So I just took some out of the freezer. I have a whole bunch of sliced onions over here, which we're going to fry up in a few minutes. Here we ground up some cornmeal to make corn flour that we're going to use with the onions to make fried onions. I learned that on a YouTube video. And we have mint and cilantro leaves, which I'm going to make a paste out of in a few minutes. Okay, we're going to add these green chilies in here. We have our food processor. We're going to make a nice paste out of these. Okay, do you want to grind? You want to hit tray? We're going to measure out some yogurt here. This recipe gives the amount of yogurt in grams, so we need to get our scale out here and weigh it. So we need, how many? 450 grams of yogurt. We're going to add this right in with our ginger garlic paste. This is going to be a lot of yogurt.
Wow, that's a lot of yogurt.
I'm afraid of enough in this container. Can't run out. All right, we'll do 400 and call it good enough. There we go. Okay, cut. Okay, we're going to add mint leaves in here with our chopped green chili.
Can I help?
Sure, grab some mint leaves, peel the leaves off. Yep.
Okay.
Take the leaves off and put them in the chopper. Probably enough coriander leaves, don't you think? Okay, we're going to grind up the mint with the cilantro, and we already ground up chilies in there, so we're going to make it into a nice paste. You want to hit grind and hold it? Ooh, very pasty. We need to do a little bit more water.
A little bit more water.
Okay, we're going to hit grind. And hold it down. Hold it. What do you think? What do you think?
What is that?
It's all right. So we're gonna add all the ingredients to the chicken marinade now. So we have some chicken thigh in here. We're gonna add a little bit of salt. It just says salt, so we'll just kind of do this to taste. We'll do sort of 4 big pinches of salt.
Okay.
Perfect there. And then we have about a tablespoon of lime juice. I'm going to add just a little bit more. Use up the rest of this lime.
Okay.
And then we've got some more ingredients here. We've got some red pepper. I use dried ancho pepper for these kinds of recipes, but you can buy the red pepper from the Indian store. Okay. This is a tablespoon of garam masala. I buy from Penzies. Everybody has their favorite garam masala.
Cool.
Okay. This is the paste that we made, the cilantro, mint, and green chili paste. So we're going to put this right in here.
Just get it all out.
Should get every last little bit. Yeah, it smells really.
Right in.
Ginger garlic paste in here.
Wow.
Okay. All right, so we mixed up the marinade with the chicken. You can see there, it's nice and green.
Yeah.
Put the lid on like this, and in the refrigerator it goes. Recipe says at least an hour overnight. We're going to do overnight. We'll make it for dinner tomorrow.
Okay. Alright, so right now we are taking the leaves off of the cilantro. Okay, so right now we're going to be cutting the what?
Cilantro and mint. Chopping it up.
Cilantro, mint, and okay. Like that. Okay, so now we're just going to be cutting it one more time just to make sure that it's big. Good. Okay, so right now we're just going to be cutting the other batch of the cilantro. That's what you call it. And with a knife.
Okay, so we're getting ready to fry onions for the biryani. And the recipe called for 5 large onions, which I thought was a lot. I did, I think, 4 medium onions, which still is a lot, but we're going to fry and see what they look like. So that's sliced onions, or you can use our wok over here. On the stove, it's heating up. We're going to add oil, use some olive oil. Probably going to need quite a bit here. Good. You can see the wok is heating up here. The oil's starting to get hot. It's kind of starting to shimmer a little bit. We'll use our infrared thermometer here and see how. Oh, it's about 400 degrees. That seems like probably about the right temperature. You don't want it to be too hot or you're going to burn the onions. Here we go. We're going to do probably about half at a time. Let's see how this goes. Make kind of a big mess here. Yep. Probably needed more oil than that. We're going to leave it. It's going to take a while to cook these until they're golden brown. Alright, we've been frying for a few minutes here. Right, that's the first batch fried up there. You can see turning nice and brown. Some of them got a little bit darker than I wanted, but that's okay. We're going to do our second batch here, and this one I'm going to add flour. We have some gluten-free folks in the house, so we're going to do corn flour. That's what I read online. This is a good one to use. So let's see, just did a light dusting of flour here. There we go. All right, we're back. We're getting ready to make the biryani today. We have ingredients lined up here. We have the fried onions that we made a few nights ago, the cilantro mint, making some saffron water. We're using butter instead of ghee, some oil. This is our marinated chicken in here. We got 2 days of marination instead of one day. And that's in here. And over here we've got a pot of boiling water with salt, bay leaves, mint, cilantro, and some lemon juice. And I'm going to add some soaked rice right here. I need to strain this. We're going to let's see what that means. Strained rice here. I'm just going to try to break a kernel right now and see how it works. You can break it right now. Okay. See what happens here. So we got boiling water, rice. it all out there. Most of it out. I'm guessing it's going to take about 7 minutes, but we'll see what happens here. We'll do 6 minutes. Okay, we cooked the rice for about 5 minutes. I think that's meeting what the recipe said, and then we're going to strain the rice. All right, so we've got the strained rice over here, and we're going to use the same pot to cook it in. I don't have a special biryani pot. Maybe I need to buy one of those. So we're going to start out, if you want to film in here, you start with a thin layer of rice is what it suggests first. And then we've got the next layer that's going to go in here, which is our marinated chicken. So I'm going to stir this up a little bit, and then just start. Looks. All right, so we found this show in here. Got the chicken in here. We're gonna add a little oil. So to add oil, I should have mixed this in probably earlier, but adding it now. And it says next we're gonna do 1/2 of the cooked basmati rice. So we're gonna get the basmati rice here. Start scooping it in. We're gonna just leave the whole spices in there because I think those will add a nice, interesting element to this. That feels like about half of the rice. Maybe a little bit more, let's see. Yes. There we go. So we got that layer. Read our instructions here. So next we're doing the coriander and mint leaves that are going to be chopped. And fried onions. Spoon for fried onions. Still unsure. Need to add all these fried onions, but we're going to add as many as we can here. Smell really good. Smell like fried onions.
Can I smell?
Get it all in here without making a big mess. It's going to be enough biryani to feed us for weeks, I think, here. There we go. Flatten it out a little bit here. Okay. Then we're doing the some of this water. I got a little extra water here. We're not going to put this all in here, but we're going to put some of it. This is the saffron water. Gives it that nice yellow color here. Water, and we have sprinkle this around. And then we're doing melted butter instead of ghee. There we go. All right, it's been 45 minutes. There we go, nice and steamy. And we're gonna check, make sure the chicken is cooked all the way before we turn the burner off.
Okay guys, this is the final product. I'm really excited to taste it, and we hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye!